It's me, your boy K Samson. Good morning. Ciao, buongiorno. This video is automatically made for someone out there. Listen, if you feel like you are not doing it, if you feel like you are not doing it the way you ought to do it, this video is automatically made for you. Or if you feel like you are failing, there are some certain area of your life that you are not winning, this video is automatic made for you. Guess what? Failure is part of life. Failure is part of success. You cannot win if you do not fail. Listen, if you are failing in life, wait to the end of this video. Listen, failure is a guarantee that there is something you are doing in order for you to become successful. Failure is part of it. A tree cannot bear fruit without a leaf. Or a tree cannot bear fruit without a branch. You know what I'm saying? So the branches of a tree is what determine whether the tree will bear fruit or not. It's not only what the root. Yes, the root is the sources of it. It's what give it nutrient. It's what enable it to do or to grow, to expand, to be useful. But without the branches, it cannot work. So that is why you need to understand that failure is part of life. It's a process. So if you feel like you are failing, or someone tell you that you are failing, or you got to understand that there is something you lost, or you got to understand that you are not doing it the way you ought to do it, don't just feel bad. Don't just feel bad. Relax. That means you are doing well. You are doing something great, because that failure you think is a failure, it's not. It's a process. It's a sign that you are going to become successful, because you can't win without failing. Think about how many millions of champions, how many great men we have on earth whom have failed. Many of all these great men you are seeing today, many of them have failed in different angles. Many of them have lost many things. Many of them have failed more than 50 times, but they refuse to quit. So you failing is not a guarantee that you are a failure. It's a guarantee that you are going to become a successful. But where it pain is that you fail and you quit. If you fail and you refuse to quit, that is when you understand that failure is a process. Failure is a guarantee. Failing is a guarantee that you are going to make it. But where you will feel that, or you will start to have that consent, or you refuse to do or to stand up. When you fall, you refuse to stand up. That is where it totally pay. You know what I'm saying? So failure is part of life. You know what I'm saying? It's a mission that you need to understand that you are doing something amazing. So failure is part of life. Failure it cannot guarantee that you are a failure. It can lead you to become a failure, but it will lead you to become something great that you can't even explain it. You know what I'm saying? So failure is part of life. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. It's one of the greatest branches of life. It's one of the greatest branches of success. So tree cannot bear fruit without branches. You can't win without failing. So remain blessed.